Breasts, small, large, budding or mature, they are the very visible expression of our femininity and are profoundly linked to what defines us, whether tribal or urbanized, both physically and psychologically as women. So what do you do when your most deep-seated fear as a woman is realized? The day you discover that one of the most beautiful and arguably one of the single most defining parts of your woman's body, one that has the power to nourish a child and ignite desire in a lover's heart, could carry a death sentence.
2 trucks, 2 babies, each have a name, very lovingly, very caringly, with other siblings in the form of cars, now has a bigger sibling arriving. And the day has finally come when we can proudly announce to South Africa and the world that the PinkDrive campaign has got a lift. And the lift comes in the form of a new asset, a new truck that will be launched soon, a truck that has been extended in both its capacity, reach, and the nature of services that we're going to provide to the women of South Africa.
PinkDrive has become such a recognizable NGO on the streets of South Africa thanks to the assistance of Bidvest. We as a group are extremely excited to be involved in the launch of the new truck. PinkDrive have involved themselves in sporting activities to raise awareness and funds, and we are committed to be part of the drive going forward. We became involved with PinkDrive because we saw the awesome work being done. They are transparent, committed, and certainly sincere about what they are doing. They have achieved so much in a very short time, that without government support. They have forged their way forward and helped so many people, and I say people as men also get breast cancer, who would certainly have died through lack of available facilities. They are reaching people in the rural areas of South Africa and made a huge commitment to education on an ongoing basis. The launch of this new truck is the perfect example of how our investment is making a proudly pink change.
Mnet, through its CSI arm, Mnet Cares, supports a number of initiatives that reach out to our communities. Mnet Cares has partnered with the PinkDrive since 2007 to bring much-needed education on breast cancer to our nation's mothers, sisters, daughters, aunts, and grandmothers. According to the stats, 1 in 29 women will develop breast cancer in South Africa. This alarming statistic, coupled with Mnet Care's mission of reaching out and making a meaningful difference, is what saw us getting involved with this initiative. At Mnet Cares, our hope is that through education and early detection, we can save lives. The mobile mammogram testing trucks are a great resource for women in disadvantaged areas to learn about self-examination and also getting free mammogram testings. PinkDrive has been offering these services to women who under normal circumstances would not afford them, and thereby making a real difference where it matters most. Mnet Cares is really proud to be associated with the PinkDrive.
I'd like to thank Bidvest as well as PinkDrive for giving Konicom and Alta Medical the opportunity to get involved with such an awesome project. We are supplying PinkDrive with our Regis 210 multi-slot reader. This increases the workflow, it makes things a little bit faster for them so they can see more patients during the day. Machines don't take a lot of maintenance, they're very, very stable. Our general maintenance contract is generally about 4 times a year.
Well, Vertex South Africa is a women's health company. We specialise in mammography and osteoporosis, and we are thrilled that we are involved with the PinkDrive, and we're going to be able to pick up early detection of breast cancer in the women in our country.
The main area we look at selling mammography worldwide is early detection. You know, you detect it early, your life might be saved. So for us, we're seeing people that have never been reached before actually now getting the necessary treatment, getting it picked up early and being able to do something about it before it's too late.
In my experience, if you can diagnose breast cancer early, you really are offering the patient a much better cosmetic result, often less chemotherapy than they would have had to have. They also can go back to the community and show, I have survived breast cancer. Very fortunately, PinkDrive has been able to raise the funds to now develop a second truck, which means that many more women will be reached and many more women will be able to enjoy the benefits of having their breast cancer treated, and hopefully treated earlier than would have been if they'd been left where they were. What I'd like to emphasize is that no private radiologist involved in PinkDrive has been enriched by the experience financially. What we've done is we've enriched the women out there to become aware that breast cancer is not a death sentence and it can be beaten.
So Graffiti Media was born out of the graffiti production business. Our in-house design team worked very closely with the PinkDrive teams to give them a vehicle that not only looks good but ultimately stands out. And I think that in terms of transit marketing and advertising opportunities, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a vehicle that sticks out on the road, that draws the attention, that looks different, and that ultimately gives you the most impact and ultimately gives you, that oomph that you're looking for.
On behalf of the Department for Women, Children and People with Disabilities, we would like to say this campaign is important for us. So, Deputy Minister, you are for women, children and people with disabilities. So what's it with PinkDrive? I'm like, wow, I never thought that question will ever come. Breasts, it's about women. That's our business. The PinkDrive is like become my little baby in government. So I have to dream pink, sleep pink, and having Nolene on your back, she's gonna make sure you work, and you work very hard.
This truck has, amongst others, not only the focus on raising the awareness of breast and cervical cancer, but just generally raising the awareness of healthcare and wellness. Part of its services will include now educating women on the perils of cervical cancer, offering screening services, educational services like we have done in the past with breast cancer, and we will continue to do so with this particular truck. In addition, general health parameters that allows for every woman that attends the services of this truck to have at least their basic health parameters checked.